or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Guys?
Okay, Holly. The Red Raiders ready to kick it away first. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Back to throw, it's Washington. Right side, it's Fleming. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Holds on, it's Fleming. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Off play action on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They go to the counter. Runs through a tackle. Got the 1st down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down, that'll do it. And that
grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Terrapins! Once he got some room, it was over. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea, and when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Here comes the heat. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
When I have all that speed on the field, I got to find a favorable matchup. They're all across the board. Which guy do I know can win? Man-to-man coverage, you can see that guy could win on that play.
He lets one fly deep. Got it down the field. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in.
Makes the catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on second? And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Red Raider. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Buying time to his right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
And they swarm him under. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Moves the pocket. It's Washington. Left side, it's Danzy. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. Turning it on. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Terrapins, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That's caught. It's Durham. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Webb. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! He got They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Turns it upfield. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Fires to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Fires to the wideout. Left side, it's Durr. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and goal. On the option. Now the toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Headed outside for the line. It's Coleman Williams. Not finding any running room. I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's 3rd down. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown here on 4th and goal. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the... Oh, a lot of space. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect it. You've got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The run inside. It's Williams. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Out wide left, it's Danzy. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. And the Terrapins in the hurry-up. Defense in press coverage. Scanning the field, it's Washington. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Straight ahead, it's Coleman Williams. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 30 line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
What an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Drops back. It's Hammond. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Rush right in his face. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent. You've seen...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A bet
unleashes one deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! Just gets rid of that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw it. Rush is on. Out wide right, it's Dickey. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Stopped right there. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Smith takes the handoff. Driven back. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. 2nd and long here. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Back's got it on the screen. Makes a man miss. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And it's a good sign for this defense, man. The first 2 drives, they put scoring drives together, and they didn't get stops when they need.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the back. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often.
A shot toward the end zone. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on 1st down. Playing the pass, now forcing a 2nd down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds on 1st down.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Washington. Can't hang on across the middle on 1st down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right side, it's Howard. Smashes through the tackle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the 2nd half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Pass is knocked away, incomplete. And how good is it to have a linebacker who can cover that much ground? They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. Intercepted and room to run.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Looking left. It's caught downfield. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Out wide right, it's Williams. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Hits inside, it's Smith. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. They're all over him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Quarterback just couldn't quite find the range on the last play. It's third down. Back's got it on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill, you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He's going to throw deep right side. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Between the hashes, it's Fleming. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. Off play action. Rolls right. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Under pressure. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's second and a mile.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Left side, it's Durham. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive. He's not able to come.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Right side, it's Simmons. There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Red Raiders come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Moving the pocket, it's Hammond. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Makes the grab in the corner.
And man, is that perfect timing. You could quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
Did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got...
Gets away from one, finds some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Oh, pressure's coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars. Loose, great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
And the extra point was good. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Washington. Fires left side, it's Smith. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to throw on third down. He wants to take the top off. He's got it down the left side. Off and running. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Terrapins! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Here comes the two-point try. He'll set up to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2. They're still down huge, but just working on execution. After that score, they'll try to build some momentum here in the third quarter and get it back with an onside kick. And that one, I don't think, went the required 10 yards. It did not. Penalty marker is out. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Caught! He gets it in! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver going in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The unproductive first down completion now brings up second and long. Back to pass, it's Washington. He's going to take a shot. Upstairs, he's got it. Turning it on. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw one first. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Here comes the heat. Out wide left, it's Fleming. Touchdown, Maryland! A great catch and run for 6. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the fourth quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now, even more down the stretch.
Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Out wide right, it's Carter. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw again. Left side, it's Danzy. He stopped just inches short, had a good catch, tried to get it in, but was denied.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raider. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Drops back on first down. Keeping his eyes downfield. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Red Raider. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Number one job of a defense, affect the quarterback, get to him, make him a little bit flustered, uncomfortable. Jesse, his 2nd fumble of the day, and this time it goes to the house.
Yeah, and David, you know as a former DN, the coaches were telling their guys, hey, you got him to fumble once. If you get close to him, strip away at that thing. Get your hands on him. The ball's going to come out again. That's exactly what happened. They were opportunistic, not just recovering it, scooping and scoring for a big TD.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking downfield, it's Washington. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on 2nd down from the 14. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force moves them into a fourth down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. And some great fourth down defense against the run.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! He got it, beat down in bounds.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Running inside, it's Howard. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The easy way to convert on third down, the penalty moves the sticks. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Rush right in his face. And down he goes.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
Complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Needs it here on fourth down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Dangerous throw near the goal line.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Well, just a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up fourth down.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. On the ground with the counter. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
The Terrapins are flying down the field. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hamilton. Still looking to his right. Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Howard.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop. Creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. These are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football. They are so lucky that they jumped on that ball, that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Look out! Being chased. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Quick give. It's Dalton. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
Give to the running back. Sweet cut there. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Back to throw, it's Hamilton. Rush is on. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. Takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their 2nd fumble return for a touchdown today.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was...
Ready? Blue 22, go, go! Down, ready! Black 88, Black 88! Ready, go! Ready! Dash! Black 14! Black 14! Dash! Ready! Red 54, red 54! Go, go! before!